The food industry wants us to think that it's our fault that we're becoming diabetic and obese in epidemic numbers for the first time in human history. They want us to think that it's our fault that we're dying from diet-caused illness for the first time in human history. Why? It's because the food industry is just a drug cartel in disguise. Its aim to create edible drugs that are more addictive than all other addictive drugs combined. It's been very successful in its aim. Ultra-processed food creations have disabled our natural appetite regulators, the regulators that provide us with our willpower. The drug-like effects of processed foods are stronger than our will to be gorgeous, and clearly they're even stronger than our will to live. Actually, our will has been stolen. We've been the victims of a burglary. The food industry has quietly broken into and disabled our brain's 5-part appetite control system. If you are eating processed foods in excess, as most of us are, at least one of those brain appetite control powers has been disabled. For example, you may be running low on your natural opiates, the endorphins. If so, you're going to have overwhelming cravings for comfort foods. We actually feel love for certain damaging foods when we're deficient in our natural opiates. They temporarily hyperstimulate the neurotransmitters, the endorphins, that are intended to make us feel comforted and pleasured. Fortunately, there are appetite-restoring nutrients. Those required to correct endorphin deficiency are called amino acids. Specific supplements of the amino acids, called DLPA or DPA, can raise our endorphin levels within 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you can be freed from any desire for ice cream, chocolate, or doughy baked goods known to specifically stimulate the endorphins. You will have shored up your precious endorphin willpower. I've witnessed this endorphin boosting miracle thousands of times. After a few months on these amino acids, at whatever dose really works for each person, the restoration is typically complete. One caveat: they start eating a diet high in protein. Only protein can provide a continuous serving of the amino acids that are needed to maintain an optimal, healthy appetite. I know that it's hard to navigate all the different diet claims, but what we advise is that we all go back to eating the way we were eating before 1960, when we were all at normal weight effortlessly and also at optimal mood. But most of all, most important was that there was no diabetes, none, and there were no other diet-caused diseases. So be a good omnivore. Eat meat, eat vegetables, have saturated fat, have some fruit, and have whatever other foods you tolerate well and that don't addict you. Nuts, beans, whole grains, whole milk products, the ancient foods that we can thrive on again. Your willpower, your health, and your happiness are within your reach. I promise.